Bonjour tout le monde and welcome to Musingsofafox. Boy, do we have a video for you today. If this is your first time here because you clicked that title, hi, my name is Gabrielle. Welcome to my channel. We talk about makeup, beauty, plus size fashion, mermaid hair, body positivity, and pretty much whatever else comes to mind. If you like any of those things, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get into the title of this video. So, I honestly don't know where to start with this. This is not what I expected to have a video to tell you about. I did plan to vlog style the party that I went to, that I've been teasing, which was the Urban Decay Stay Naked launch party. And I was like, oh, you know, that'd be really cool to take you guys into a launch party, a PR party, an influencer party, and let you guys know what it's really like at one of those things. Because this was my first ever party of this sort. This ended up being a completely different party from all of the PR parties I have heard about. This was pretty much Urban Decay throwing a Lizzo concert that happened to feature their foundation. Okay, let's wind it back. This is gonna be my first story time, so let's just wind it back and figure out what the heck happened. So, June, July, something like that. My best friend, Cora Diane, also known as Vintage or Tacky, was like, hey, there is a launch party for the Stay Naked Foundation from Urban Decay, and, you know, Lizzo is one of the faces of this launch. Maybe she'll be there. This would be an amazing party for your first brand party. And I was like, yeah, it would. So we're just like, okay, let's go. You know, I've already been to a tour of Urban Decay with Cora, so I kind of know the people who work there in the sense that I know that they're really chill, awesome people. And obviously Cora went to the Game of Thrones Urban Decay party, so I know that Urban Decay parties are a real good time. You know, I'm just thinking, okay, I'm gonna go with Cora. I'm finally gonna get to meet Angie of Goldie Starling in person for the first time. This just is gonna be a really good girls' night no matter what happens. As the event gets closer, we start to hear that Lizzo will be making an appearance because Angie and her colleagues are all in the makeup business, and they are colleagues and friends with Lizzo's makeup artist. This is that kind of world that they all traffic in. And so then we start to hear that she'll definitely be at the party, and that just throws me for a loop. And I'm just like, okay, my goal is to at least go up to Lizzo and tell her how much she means to plus size folks and the kind of body positive message she's getting out there, because her message is so specific. And I don't want to get ahead of myself. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, we're gonna meet Lizzo. That's the goal of the night. We will find a way to be awkward and meet Lizzo. So then we started to hear, maybe she's gonna perform a song. Maybe. And I'm just like, I couldn't book more tickets. Like, I couldn't want to go to this any more than I already did. Cora and I get down there, and the day we wake up of the party, it feels like, well, I remember my senior prom feeling like the whole, you know, it's a whole day where you're gonna get ready. We started early. I think we started doing mass and stuff at like 10 a.m. You know, because this is gonna be, there's gonna be cameras, there's gonna be people, it's a brand party, it's a schmoozing party, so we're like, okay, we gotta bring our A++ game. Start getting ready, mask, hair. Oh my gosh, did Cora slay my hair. Now, I may have curled the dang thing, but she pinned it, and that made a world of difference for this vintage style, and I am trying to bother her into doing a tutorial of my hair look on her channel. So please go to her channel and leave her comments telling her that she needs to teach you all how she did my hair, because that was the most beautiful hair of my life outside of my wedding hair, and I actually started to tear up and cry because it was so beautiful and I felt amazing. And it's so scary to go to one of these parties where you know that these are people who have tons and tons of money, and some of these people are paying people to get them ready, to dress them, to do all kinds of things, and I have only my own skills and Cora's skills at my disposal. That's what I had in my arsenal, and it was absolutely intimidating. And then Cora reveals this hair on me, and it just felt amazing. I could not have felt more beautiful. The makeup is my own doing, and that is a tutorial for those of you who have asked. That video is my New Year's Eve 2018 to 19 look. The only change out is that I use the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. I'm shade 41 warm yellow, and that the lip was one of the Vice chemistries in Third Base versus the other Urban Decay lip products I used in that video. So I'm dressed up. I'm wearing my $20 on sale Boohoo dress. I have face tanned to the hilt. I am ready. I am doing this. We're going. So we get in the Uber, we're on our way. I'm just gawking at LA because I don't think I've been to downtown LA since I was in middle school. So I'm totally like head out the window just like feeling like a dork, hoping that this is just going to be a really cool schmoozing party, and at the minimum I'm going to be in the same room as Lizzo, and that is what I really want for my life. So we get there, and it's down an alley, and I'm just like, and the first people we see are these gorgeous chicks in like tight jeans, a blazer, and heels, and I'm just like, oh god, what did I dress like? What have I done? You know what? I would rather be overdressed to a party than underdressed, that's for sure. So if I look like a crazy person in a ruffly dress, that's fine. I know how to rock that. I can be weird and confident. I got this. So we get there, we get through the security, and the only footage I got of like the venue really was this entranceway, which was just gorgeous. Like I could just totally see it in like a promo video, and I was just so nervous and gawky. I didn't really get photos with it or in it like a lot of the big influencers did. I was just like, I'm gonna go through this doorway now because I have no idea what is on the other side for me. So we get through, and there is just a sea of people, and the main thing I noticed, if I noticed anything that night, was how many people had fantasy hair, and it was amazing. I'm so used to being one of the few people with fantasy hair in a place that to see so many hair colors, especially like so many acid greens and so many vibrant purples, like it really felt like, okay, I'm not strange here, I'm normal. And like, you know what, for once I really wanted to be normal. I really love that that was what made me normal, and I was thrilled. So we get in there, and immediately there's this really cool wall that pretty much everyone's posted on their Instagram that was like different color lights, and I think it had different benefits of the foundation on it. There was just really cool photo op spots that I did not take advantage of because I am terrible at influencering for Instagram. I'm just bad at it. It's what it is. And we immediately run into an Urban Decay staff member, and she lets us know that there might be some music going on later in the evening, and if we wanted to stay by the stage, that might not be a bad idea. So my brain is like, okay, it's hot as heck in here because it's a bunch of people in LA. LA is insanely hot and humid, so we're just like, okay, let's get refreshments and then let's figure out the stage situation. And I am not a person who imbibes a lot of alcohol. When you give me a beautiful free glass of champagne, I'm not going to say no. And I was so nervous because I knew that people with like big names like Patrick Star were going to be there, and so I didn't know if I would be writing those people, but I definitely knew that I was trying to get to talk to Lizzo, and I was gonna need a little bit of liquid courage. I was definitely the little girl clinging to teacher's leg. I was like, Cora, please don't leave me. I don't know anyone. I don't know what I'm doing. So that was the first glass of champagne. And so then we see that people have already started to kind of gather and congregate around the stage. And I don't know about you, I don't know how many chances in my life I will have to be first, second, third row at a Lizzo concert. So I went and I stuck myself, and I'm about third row. There's a lot of people gathered, but I was about a good third row, and I was okay with that. I was like, hey, these other people got here faster, sooner, knew what was up. I can't be mad at it. So we're standing there, and we hear a bit of a rumor that maybe the show is gonna start at 9:30, and it's like 8:40. But I'm like, you know, no, that's what you gotta do when it's a free concert for one of the hottest acts on the planet right now. I'm fine. I will stay here. If there's someone we want to meet, we're just gonna have to flag them down and hope that they come over. We are planted. So we're there, sweating like crazy. Luckily, Cora's brought a fan, so we're just sticking there. Then all of a sudden, security event staff comes by, and they have these velvet ropes, and they're pushing us back. So I have gone from being third row to front row at the velvet rope, and we didn't know what that meant. We were thinking maybe it was gonna be for cameras, and maybe it's for VIPs. Maybe Lizzo was gonna jump off the stage and perform right in front of us. Whatever was gonna happen, I was just like, there's something good about this rope. Let's just stake by the rope. So another event staff person goes up to me and they're just like, hey, just so you know, we're gonna bring some people through here, so just heads up. And my mind starts going like, who could be why do they have to cordon off? I was like, maybe there's some like super VIPs. Then I'm starting, like my brain just spirals, and all of a sudden this Amazonian goddess starts walking by and I go, oh my god, that's Wendy. Wendy, the owner of Urban Decay. And Cora and I start fangirling because we are such fans of the actual Urban Decay brand and what Wendy has done for those of us who love fun colors, whose makeup isn't always what society finds the most pleasing or normal. And I'm one of those people that if you give me a once-in-a-lifetime chance, I will not let it slip by. I was worried. I really wanted to tap on her shoulder and tell her how much the brand means to me growing up, and I know Cora was a huge fan, and so I just decided to tap on that beautiful golden shoulder and just go, excuse me, Wendy. I had no idea if some security guard was gonna come and yell at me or she was gonna look at me like I was insane for touching her, but instead she turns around with the biggest smile on her face and I just go, hi Wendy, first of all I need to let you know that you look phenomenal, because she was in this gorgeous champagne dress and she just looked so just lit from within, and I just really want to thank you for Urban Decay, the outlet of my expression, also for this amazing foundation that I'm wearing because it is holding up against this hot room. And she was just really like surprised and just really lit up by that compliment, and she gave me a hug and I hugged Wendy and then I definitely like kind of slid my shoulder so that Cora could get through and tell Wendy how much Urban Decay has meant to her. And it was just a really beautiful moment that I thought to myself, okay, no matter what else happens tonight, we have come here and had a lovely evening dancing, drinking champagne, and now talking to Wendy of Urban Decay. This night just can't be beat. It's good. I'm good. We're gonna watch Lizzo. It's gonna be great. Meet me about 10-15 minutes later. Cause I Love You, the background check of Cause I Love You starts to play. We all lose our shit, the lights go down, and Lizzo comes out and does an amazing Cause I Love You that is very reminiscent of the Cause I Love You that she did on Tiny Desk for NPR, just kind of just vamping it up and having a great time. And once that song is over, she lets people know that she's gonna be bringing up people throughout the night. So she brings up one young woman who was just like absolutely stunned to be talking to Lizzo, and Cora and I look at each other like, girl, people are going up on stage. There's two people that need to go up on stage with Lizzo. So we're just keeping it in our minds. We're trying to figure out what the heck we could possibly do. So she starts warming up for Soulmate, which is one of my favorite songs, and she asks everyone to put their cameras down and jokes, I know this is how you all make your money, but put them down. And she's like, I just want to have a real moment, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. So she starts singing Soulmate, which is probably my favorite song of hers, and so she starts singing that, and Cora and I, again, there's only Wendy and Wendy's team in front of us between the stage and Lizzo, and we start singing every word, gesturing to every little key point of the song, and we've definitely caught her eye, at least as like some fans. So, and we're just having an amazing time, just like getting to hear this really it's a really beautiful like empowerment song. I think it's just one of the purest empowerment songs about self-love that I've heard in quite some time. And so once Soulmate's over, she starts teasing that she's gonna do tempo, and she pulls up a voluptuous drag queen from behind us, which is like was a little bit of a gut punch because like this drag queen's right behind us, so like she's having to look past us to the drag queen, but that drag queen deserved a moment. So the drag queen gets pulled up and Lizzo launches into tempo. We're all us thick girls are grooving along tempo, and I kind of have it on video, but after what happened, I don't know what I did to my phone that the footage is just she asked where her thick girls are, and I just jam my hand up as hard as I can, and I'm pretty sure she's like, all right, bitch, come on. And Lizzo pulls me on stage. All I remember is that I made sure to grab onto Cora because there's no way in hell I'm going up on stage with Lizzo without my best friend. I grab onto her and she's like, I'm coming with you. And they open up the velvet rope and I get past, I didn't even realize I'm getting past Wendy anymore, and I scrabble on stage. There's no stairs. Luckily I was in a very long dress so I couldn't flash the audience, but I just get up there and immediately I'm just like, okay, I'm on stage now. What do? I know that there's stage choreography, so I just get to the back of the stage. I'm like, let's just get back. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I just record a bit of the audience because no one's gonna believe me that I got on stage with Lizzo if I don't record something. I start recording the audience, I start recording Lizzo dancing and singing right in front of me, and then Lizzo walks over to me and gestures for me to go center stage and show off my tempo. I don't know what possessed me. I've always wanted to be one of those women who could just dance in public. Body Posy Panda is an amazing example of someone who she literally dances in her underwear, jiggling away, and she looks amazing, phenomenal. She has beautiful rhythm. And I always think to myself, could I do that? And I'm like, no, because you don't have the same kind of rhythm. I just don't. But when Lizzo tells you to go center stage and shake that ass, you go center stage and you shake that ass. I am so glad that I did. I went up there, I forgot who I was, I forgot that I was in front of like hundreds of major influencers. I forgot what anyone cared, and I was just like, this is the one moment I'm ever gonna get to be on stage with Lizzo, and Lizzo said to shake my ass, so I'm shaking my ass. And then I turn around and I realize that she's like doing the bend over in front of the drag queen. I'm like, I need some more Lizzo face to face, so I just turned around. I don't know what the hell I did. I don't know entirely everything that happened. But then after that we moved back so this choreography continue. I see the drag queen taking selfies with Lizzo and I'm like, get a selfie with Lizzo, because you can tell people you're on stage, but if you don't have Lizzo in your same vicinity evidence, no one's gonna believe me. She comes over to me and she takes selfies with me. And I have no cool, I have no mystique, I got nothing. Lizzo is next to me smiling, still singing, and I just give her my biggest cheesy grin because I am so elated, ecstatic, and now I want to cry thinking about it. But I was just with one of my heroes and she pulled me up there. I don't, you know, she can't know anything about me, but she saw that I had passion for her, and to be recognized that way, to be pulled up, to be a big girl on that kind of a stage where so many of those influencers are these beautiful archetypes, and to get to just be recognized by this champion of body positivity, to be on stage with her, to make a fool of myself in absolute bliss, just meant the world to me. And I made sure that, you know, once the number was over, she was kind of saying bye to people, and I just told her as heartfeltly as I could that I love her, and she said it back. And you know what, like, that just, she saw me. I had a moment where I was being put up on stage, she saw me, she just felt what I was giving her, and that was really amazing. I have just, I didn't think I was gonna cry about this, but I mean, what else is there when someone, you know, these these people, they put out this message, and I'm sure they're hoping to just reach a good number of people, but like the impact it truly has on my daily life, the message she sends out there is just, you know, I love that she says, you know, if you can love me, you can love yourself, because we adore and love all these celebrities and these public figures, and what is there about them that there isn't to love about ourselves? And I just really feel that. And so just to get to dance with this woman who has that message out there, to be chosen by her, to get to tell her so heartfeltly that I haven't probably told since I told my husband for the first time I loved him, to just get to tell someone how much I love them and try and convey everything in just a few seconds was just everything. I walked off the stage still stunned that that actually happened to me, and huge thank you to Angie and Edwin for putting up with me, for meeting me at off the stage, and just dealing with my meltdown. I was like, was that actually, did I really get up there and do that? And the kind strangers who came to me and told me that whatever I did up there was amazing, because I really hadn't a clue what I did up there until all the footage started rolling in. And that's something, that one of your craziest moments captured by Urban Decay to put across their stories, that was definitely something. Thankfully I wasn't tagged in it, so anyone who hated me couldn't tell me how much they hated me. But I also just thought, when I let you guys know what happened and how elated you were that, like, one, that you're someone you like, thank you for that, got to meet Lizzo, but also just recognizing Lizzo, recognizing other, like, thick girls, and it's just, it is one of the craziest experiences of my life. It's not the story I thought I was going to bring you guys, but that is the story of Lizzo bringing me and Cora up on stage to dance. So I want to give a huge thank you to Lauren Mignon on Instagram for also being one of my fellow plus size girl dancers, and luckily I found her on Instagram thanks to another mutual friend of ours, Kaylee Darling, who hooked me up and got me the footage that I got to show you guys, because Lauren's friend Emily Wolf Beauty had the front row seat and got us this amazing footage. I had amazing footage thanks to our friend Edwin. I have so many different aspects of being on stage captured, so thank you for getting me the footage that I can show you guys, but also just treasure it for myself. And yeah, just 1,000 thank yous to Cora for inviting me to this Urban Decay party. I think I did a good job of giving you a thank you note in the form of dancing with Lizzo. I think I did pretty well in that friend gift. Your birthday is coming up, so I don't think I get to double dip with the Lizzo dancing as with your birthday, so I will come up with something good for that, but it just won't be quite as good as Lizzo dancing. I think you'll forgive me for that. Thank you to Angie of Goldie Starling for also being my chaperone for the evening and introducing me to this world of the makeup industry. It was amazing. I'm really excited for the next party we all go to. Yeah, so I meant to bring you guys an inside look at a beauty industry party, and instead I'm giving you a story of how I shook my butt on stage at Lizzo's direction. So yeah. What is my life? Subscribe. I don't think I'm gonna have any more dancing on stage with celebrity stories, but if you like a personality, you like plus size fashion, you like wild makeup, you like body positivity, and you like whatever else comes off the top of my head, then subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye!